Hello, I'm Shanmukha from Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today we'll be discussing about Mac operating system from the subject operating systems. Subject code 21CS44. So the contents covered in this presentation will be operating system basics, Mac OS overview, its history, advantages of Mac OS, disadvantages of Mac OS, its comparison with Windows, its supremacy in portable devices. What's generally an operating system? An operating system is a software that manages computer hardware and software resources and provides common service for computer programs. So let's have an overview of Mac operating system. Mac operating system is a series of graphical user interface which was developed by Apple for their Macintosh line of computer systems. Mac OS were designed only to run on Apple computers. In 1984, Apple introduced Macintosh PC with Macintosh operating system. Apple names its operating system as macOS since the beginning of 1997, but it was previously known as the system. Let us have a look on history of the Mac operating system. The first Mac was introduced by Apple's chairman Steve Jobs. It was the first successful personal computer to feature a mouse and a graphical user interface. The Mac OS could easily be distinguished from other operating systems because it was the only operating system with full GUI. These releases could only run one program at a time, but in later, multiple programs are supported. Here, we can take a look at previous Mac operating system versions, which include codenames such as Cheetah, Puma, etc. But the latest version is the Mac OS Ventura. Advantages of Mac operating systems. Mac operating system is one of the most easy to use operating systems. Its integration with Apple and other products is incredible. Mac operating system will automatically recognize and work with any other Apple product, such as iPhone. It creates an amazing ecosystem so that Apple users need not worry and they can easily use their devices and transfer their files between their phones and their laptops. So it also increases the reliability on the operating systems because Mac OS was designed from scratch. It's incredibly stable. Apple controls the production from start to finish. It has one of incredible designs in the industry. It's engineered to take full advantage of what hardware is capable of. It's designed to deliver the most intuitive experience. Let us have a look on disadvantages of Mac operating system. The Mac operating system is severely criticized by gamers because it does not support gaming. If you are a gamer and looking to take Mac OS, no, it's not for you. You can run macOS and Windows with Boot Camp and Parallels, but you will not get a definitive or quality gaming experience as available in Windows. So the second disadvantage of Mac operating system is its price. All flashy, secure, reliable power comes at a price. Mac costs more than machines that run other operating systems. You're paying a premium to have what's it often the highest end hardware on the market. The Mac cannot be upgraded or customized. There are upgrade options when you buy a Mac, but unlike Windows PC, you can't mismatch components. So this means that you cannot add or remove RAM and storage devices unlike done in Windows operating systems. It's one of the most criticized feature of Mac operating system. Another disadvantage is fewer software options. Not all applications are yet available and optimized, unlike Windows. Many software applications need to be optimized for Mac operating systems. Let's have a look at competition head to head with Windows. When it comes to Windows, it can open almost all file extensions like .exe, .xls format, but in Mac operating systems, it cannot be done. You can only run official and optimized softwares. In Windows, Intel and AMD processors are used, but in Mac, Apple Silicon M1 and M2 processors are used, which is more optimized. Being the popular desktop choice, most virus writers target Windows systems. But in macOS, it's not like that. Since Macs are not as popular PCs, there is less malware written to target them. macOS supremacy, portability and power. Apple laptops are well known for their optimized battery. They last long even on demanding applications. It's not an easy task for developers to achieve this, but Mac destroys the competition in this segment. It can last all day with heavy usage, which makes it the perfect work companion. Uh, let's have a short summary session. Mac OS is one of the most optimized and reliable operating system. It may have its disadvantages, but it never gives hiccups in performance and lasts all day long. Your choice of OS involves much more than just features, hardware, and software support. It also involves what people around you use, your ecosystem, including your smartphone and tablet, your business needs, and your personality. It comes down to what's more important to you. Do you want an easy to use operating system or that provides greater flexibility? Is security one of your priority? In many cases, two operating systems are at parity, but overall, Windows comes out ahead. I'm a Windows user personally, and I'm saying this. You'll have your own priority weights based on your OS needs. For example, if gaming is everything to you, like I do personally, then Windows is no brainer. If you are a creative type, you need more optimized and more flexible operating system, you're likely better off with a Mac operating system. There's another factor to consider, side loading. Side loading refers to the action of installing apps without using your device store. For instance, sometimes you might not have access to an app because of your career or the region you live in, and side loading an app helps break that barrier. So people will need to download it from somewhere else. One of the biggest reasons why Apple doesn't want people installing from an app store is security. They say it could be dangerous for its users, and they're right to some extent. But sideloading is required in modern day use. Like if an app latest version is broken, you can sideload and revert it to its old version. Like other things on internet, sideloading can be dangerous if you don't use it properly. If you spend your time installing sketchy apps just to have few bucks, you might face some big problems. Windows supports it, but Mac OS doesn't support. Even if you want to try softwares on day one, Mac OS is not for you. Mac OS always requires optimized usage and optimized releases. And here we come to an end of this presentation. A like and a sub to the channel will be appreciated, and comments are welcomed. Thank you.